Welcome. Today's video, we'll be looking at the ways to rebuild a broken relationship. This will answer the question how you can rebuild a relationship after it's broken or save it before it happens. As you watch to the end, you'll be able to win your relationship or pick up a new one without stressing on what to do. My name is Stephen Biko, and in this channel I provide wisdom applicable to progress in any area of your life. Whether you watch this channel for advice on your love life, or whether you're here because you like the way you're thinking in general that you get from this channel, you're going to be able to apply this to anything that you want to achieve this year. You may reach me and join me in supporting this show through www.patreon.com/realwisdom and be a VIP member. Before we go on, like this video and show me love by subscribing, as I have a big number of people watching the show but are not hitting the subscribe button. Help me to change this by just hitting the subscribe button right down here if you're not yet subscribed, and join me in delivering quality content for your consumption. Thank you. Now let's get started. Despite what people tell you, burning bridges is a great way to keep peace in a rat race. Dancing in the flames of a burned bridge is a great motivation to work faster and keep pushing forward. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to go back and rebuild the broken bridge for the sake of the better good. Here is a fast way to rebuild a broken relationship. And this is to initiate friendly and polite dialogue. When you initiate a conversation on a simple hi or a quick invite is enough. Just the fact that you send them a message, you may have enough, but depending on how they have blocked you, you may need to also mention who you really are. This is all that needs to be said. And do not say anything else or send more than one total message until he or she responds to you, for it will come off as annoying. The second way to rebuild a broken relationship is to be clear about what your intentions are. Once the dialogue is open, utilize it for what it's worth. Be open, upfront, and honest about what you want. This will signal to the other party that you respect him or her and help to rebuild trust that you have previously broken. Never expect anyone to read your mind, because the fact of the matter is, nobody, and no matter how much you focus you're transmitting your thoughts, can actually read your mind. A third way to rebuild a broken relationship is love. It's all that you actually need. The reason you're rebuilding a broken relationship is because you either need something or care about a person. Even if you need something, focus on the other person and not on what you want. If you show that you care about him or her, he or she will be more receptive to helping you. The fourth way to build a broken relationship is to build a bridge and get over it. Drop whatever issues you used to have in the past. It's not the past anymore. You can discuss the issues you had in your previous attempt at a relationship, but dwelling will only make things worse. Bridge the gap between the two of you and get over the rift with quickness. The fifth way to rebuild a broken relationship is to be honest in a nice way. Always be honest even when you disagree. Deceit may not have broken your relationship, but it's certainly not going to fix it. Just make sure that you're neither defensive nor offensive. If you can't keep it civil, shut up. The sixth way to rebuild a broken relationship is to brainstorm. Involve other people in the attempts to rebuild your relationship. If he or she is talking, or she is at least interested in hearing what you have to say, put the onus on them and ask them for their contribution. The seventh way to rebuild a broken relationship is to release control. Always remember to detach yourself from the results in life. If you put all your eggs into the person's basket, his or her rejection will shatter you. Instead, define yourself and how you react, but don't expect your ideal result. This way, you'll build a broken relationship to apologize, and given that There are a few conflicts in life that can be resolved with an apology. At the very least, it will give you an opportunity to forgive yourself and move on, and even if the other party isn't interested. The ninth way that you can rebuild a broken relationship is to take responsibility. Always accept responsibility, even if you don't believe that you are at fault. The other person clearly believes that you are, and accepting responsibility will help you to bridge the gap between your perceptions. The 10th way to rebuild a broken relationship is to avoid pushing buttons. Remember that both of you and the other party have animosity towards each other, or at least used to. You know there are certain triggers that get that person. Be an adult and avoid pushing these buttons, no matter how badly you are tempted. And the 11th way to rebuild a broken relationship is to think positive, as it's always a good idea to think in a positive way. The 12th way is to be genuine. Always be real you. No matter what happens, you'll rather fail your way than succeed as someone else. Don't bother pretending to be what your other person wants. It's not competition, and you'll be surprised at how much honesty will open doors for you in life. 13 ways to enforce your boundaries. You have personal boundaries, and you're going out of your way not to overstep the other person's boundaries, so you deserve respect as well. Be sure to politely and gently remind the other person whenever they are overstepping your boundary that you have established. Be sure it's one you have both acknowledged exists, so you are not falsely accusing anyone else crossing the line he or she did not know ever existed. 14th way to rebuild a broken relationship is to keep steering the conversation. No matter where the conversation goes, try to keep it moving towards the goals. If the conversation is going well, invite the other party to another conversation or meeting in the future. Otherwise, ask him or her for whatever it was you contacted him or her for the first instance. The 15th way, accept sometimes you have to let go. Despite your best intentions, there is a chance that the other person simply doesn't want to reconnect with you. If he or she doesn't respond or seem aggressive, forget about it. There are billions of people in the world. There are absolutely no reason to waste your time on one who doesn't like you. Rebuilding a broken relationship is difficult. Both parties have to face the animosity and distrust that drove you apart in the first place. If you're looking to rebuild a broken relationship from your past, reconnect with the person through text, email, or online. If he or she responds, it may be interested. If not, you have the closure and you need to move on. We have looked at the 15 ways to rebuild a broken relationship. To keep winning in your relationship, marriage, or life, you need to watch the video, what are SMART goals and how to use them for success on this channel. And if you have enjoyed this video, remember to hit the subscribe button, as we have so many views but few subscribers and we need to change these narratives. So guys, help me by changing this narrative by just hitting this subscribe button here. And until next time, have a good one and see you in the next one.